Okay, so now we've had a viewer question about how to connect up two monitors at the same time, simultaneously. So what we're going to show you is how to do that. Now, first of all, you need to have a graphics card that has connections for two monitors. Mine does, luckily. And as you can see, this little part here, this is a second DVI connection. Now, what I've got here is I've got a VGA DVI converter because I didn't have a second VGA connector. So what this does is just connects me straight into the very back of that. So what I'll do is I'll plug that in just the way it's meant to be, which I do like that. And we put this in here, just like that. And it goes in, as you can see, it plugs in fine. So I've got one connection here for one monitor, and then this blue one is the second connection for the second monitor. So now, we'll move this back a bit. We can turn on that second monitor.
Okay, so Nizar's plugged in the second monitor. We had to reboot the computer to activate the second port.
That's right.
Sometimes some cards will support just a cable splitter for two monitors. If it's a DVI, I think can do that.
Yep.
So it can just use the one port. A lot of them have two. But as you can see now, we have two monitors. And by default, they've come up in what's called an extended desktop. So if we make a window here, you can see that we can drag this window around.
From one monitor to the other.
That's right. So it's treating it like one big screen. But you can see this large monitor has a much better resolution than this one, so it's automatically sort of changing it.
Yeah.
As you can see there. But anyway, to change these settings, we right-click on the desktop and we go to Screen Resolution. And you'll see this. So it's showing us we've got a big monitor and a little one. You can hit Identify here, and you'll see it'll create a big 1 and a big 2. So here's our two monitors.
Yep.
And we can change the way these work. So multiple displays, what we've done is extended these displays so it acts like one big one. We could duplicate them. So now we just have a mirrored thing. What's that? Oh, there's a monitor driver for your monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's messed with the resolutions a little bit. This is usually not what you do, but you can do it. And then we can change where we see our desktop, so like our taskbar and bottom items. But usually it's duplication, so we'll go back to that. And it's messed with our resolution a little bit. You want to find the recommended for what you want. And that's pretty much how it works.
That's it. Two monitors. So you do need the DVI cable or VGA cable with a splitter.
Yeah, that's right. So you can get DVI, older one VGA, real new one DisplayPort, and HDMI is the common standard now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we hope that answers the question from our viewer about how to connect up two monitors. It's not that complicated.
No. Any questions, let us know.
Please. Okay, so what we're going to do right now on PCTV is show you how to connect up your smart TV to your PC, but using a cable. Now, this is a HDMI cable, and that's what connects into the back of my TV. Unfortunately, my computer doesn't have a HDMI connection, but fortunately for me, I've got a HDMI DVI converter. So what I need to do is take my HDMI DVI converter, plug in my HDMI like this, just like that. And now I can plug that into the back of my computer's graphics card, and off we go. Alright, now I'll plug this in here. Okay, so now what we've done is we've connected up my smart TV to my PC using a HDMI cable. And now from my TV, I can hit source. And what pops up there is, you see, it says HDMI 4 DVI. Now that's what I've got connected to my computer. So I hit that. And as you can see, it's showing me the screen on my computer now.
Yeah, so this is behaving just like an extended display like we had before. So, we can move things across.
Cool.
And we can set it up in the same way that we did before with the external monitor, because as far as the computer is concerned, this is just an extended monitor. So if we hit the identifier, we can see number 1 and number 2. So it's actually deferred to the TV as being the primary display, I suppose, because it's larger.
Yeah.
And
so if I wanted to play something from my computer onto the TV,
then we just find it. So, I don't know, let's open up Internet Explorer here.
That's Internet Explorer, not Windows Explorer.
Yeah, I was going to go to YouTube or something.
All right, do it. Yeah, do it. No, do it.
Okay. So again, just like the other monitor, it shows the two screens. And we can open up something like YouTube here. And we'll drag it over here.
That's it.
There we go.
Play something.
And I don't know, George W. Bush praises the torturers. Let's look at this.
On Amazon through the link below.
One guy who might be living up to his
So
values,
Schenk from Young Turks.
is George W. Bush, and he had a.
So there you go. YouTube to your TV from your computer.
Perfect.
Before the